Bill, we're going to talk about a number of stocks today, but again, I think it's important to step back and take a look at the AI theme, the thematic investment arena here surrounding AI, because there's a number of different views right now. They're saying that some of these AI companies are not making any money, yet the clients of them are putting billions and billions of dollars towards AI. And the question is, are they even going to be productive? There was an MIT report out last week that really took some money off the table for these AI stocks because there was concern that you actually don't increase productivity that much by using AI versus a person. I don't agree with that, and there's a lot of sides to the story. But stepping back, what's your view? And for everyone to be reminded, you cover the institutional client base. What are people thinking about when they think about AI, the power of it, and the longevity and the implications?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, let's start, I guess, from an investment point of view. AI really has been broken down into an AI winners versus losers basket. And there's really been no in between. And obviously semis and a lot of hardware stocks and energy utilities as well, especially nuclear, had been in the clear the winners camp. And then on the losers, it's been mostly, software. And software's obviously been facing a myriad of other headwinds. But around kind of AI, yeah, there's only really a handful of names where within the software complex where we've seen tangible revenues from their AI initiatives. And so that's where the AI debate within the software has probably been the most controversial and kind of debatable. Other than like say the likes of Oracle, Palantir, Snowflake, and you look at MongoDB up 30% plus after their blowout numbers last night. You have your AI winners in software and then losers, but it's names like Adobe and on the IT services side where the AI narrative just hasn't even remotely materialized. And that's sort of been how tech investors have kind of embraced it. There's been no in between. You're either benefiting from this exploding trend or you're not seeing revenues and you're just being thrown into the kind of the wasteland for the most part. Now that could shift in the coming quarters, really yet to see signs of it, but it really has been a kind of take no prisoners type of mentality from the institutional investors, and also from a keep it simple playbook. Like you want to stay along those themes and those names that are showing that there's real ROI attached to their investments. Names like Meta,
Mm.
even Alphabet. Look at Alphabet, new highs almost every day as the AI narrative continues to strengthen as well. There's just no appetite, willingness to kind of defend or support stories within tech where AI just hasn't developed yet. And I think it's the classic buyers hire situation. And I think today MongoDB is a good example as that as well. People are a little mixed on kind of some of these consumption software names. You know what? It's a stock's up 30%, and you're seeing real institutional money chase this stock. This isn't just covering or kind of retail money kind of chasing the next kind of shiny toy. But that's sort of
Mm.
where we are in the AI trade, if that sums it up.
Yeah. Okay. A lot to break down there. First, in terms of software as a service, is the idea for the companies that are not faring well that a company can it can internally use AI to produce some of the software that the software as a service companies have been providing at a much cheaper price, doing it internally versus these legacy programs that they keep having to update and pay on a quarterly basis for. Is that the gist of it?
Yeah, exactly. And the seat model's clearly been under assault. And obviously, been some other factors as well, whether it was Doge and federal spending, macro uncertainty, and kind of signs of weakness from small and medium sized businesses. But that's where AI has really kind of impacted them. That you're seeing the likes of even a name that's living in the privates right now, Klarna. They've kind of been highlighting how they've been able to kind of impressively increase their performance with having less people, and they're implementing AI, and obviously Meta is seeing real ROI from a lot of their initiatives as well, and that's where the software companies are coming under threat. Um,
Hmm.
and yeah, and there's just really, again, other than a handful of names, there's just really a wait and
Yeah.
see how this whole AI narrative kind of shifts around the software complex.
Can you explain a little bit more about the company you just mentioned that was up 30%? You've got a lot of money chasing it. I'm not familiar with their story. Obviously, I should be.
Right.
So that's a software name, but consumer oriented, it sounds like.
A consumption software stock, and their big product is called Atlas. I think they put up 29% growth. The buy side bogey for that was closer to 20 to 25, 26%. Again, they just kind of sell into the enterprise. But I think a key with this story is that their comps moving forward continue to get easier. And then even from a and here's one thing for your viewers as well. One thing tech investors have been very focused on is a calendar. So if you're investing in names, be aware if there's an analyst day, investor day, if a management team's speaking at a conference, that's where for institutional, PMs are really laser focused on. So a name like MongoDB, they're speaking at Citigroup right after Labor Day, and then they have their analyst day on September 17th. You want to try to find names like that where you can attach a story to an event.
Understood. We'll be right back.